sensitive. It's true. Alligator tears cried over you. Over you, over you. Over you, over you.
Welcome, Tegan and Sara, back to Australia. It's really awesome to have you back again.
Yep.
Can you just tell us how much you love Australia and why you love Australia?
I think it goes without saying we love it. I mean, the proof is in the pudding.
Yep.
Isn't that the saying? Like, we've been here twice this year. We really, one of the books is about Australia, and we really like it here. There's a lot of things to like about it. There's a lot of things not to like, too. Like, your internet is very expensive, and everything here is very expensive. But people are friendly, you're all very sweet. You're out in the middle of nowhere. We feel it's our duty to come and visit you, as you are part of the Commonwealth.
That is very cool. We're really glad that you're delivering on your responsibility.
Yeah, the Queen writes us once a year, and she's like, time to visit one of our countries, and we're like, back to Australia then.
God bless her.
Yeah.
God bless her. Now, you guys have done heaps of stuff since we last saw you, chiefly the Honda Civic tour with Paramore. What was that like? Did you teach Hayley Williams anything in particular?
Obviously.
No, she was totally teaching us, even in her youthful sort of 21-year-old, she's just really getting going. I mean, every night I was making notes.
Yeah.
Lots of running and jumping, and
Right.
she's got pipe. She's very impressive.
But it did feel like we were making a lot of new fans, for sure. Or, like, we were sort of saying, like, people who had heard 2 songs, this was, like, their opportunity to either become fans or be like, nope, don't care. So it felt worthwhile. You know, you have to be very particular. If you pick the wrong tour, it can really upset the balance of your life.
Yeah.
You can start to really question what it is you're doing with your life.
Run around on me, sooner die without. Run around on me, die without.
How's this tour been with Jack Johnson? Because last night was pretty awesome. There's just like this electric, amazing, chilled out vibe.
I mean, you pretty much just answered your own question,
Damn
really.
it.
No, the Jack Johnson
Do you
tour
want me to ask it again?
has been great. Thanks, Oprah. The tour has been really awesome. Like I said, you want to pick tours that you think are going to be great. When it came up, I had already heard some friends of ours had toured with him before and just said that he was amazing. His crew was amazing. His band was amazing. The catering backstage was amazing. I was like, I'm in. And we really wanted to come on tour again in Australia, and it also got us an opportunity to go to New Zealand, which we hadn't been to in years. So, but the audience is definitely different than what we're used to. I don't find them to be overly bombastic in any way. Like, they're extremely polite. They're very attentive. They're like watching every moment and taking in every moment, and that feels weird. Like, I feel like I'm under a microscope. Like, every time I move my head, I'm like, was that too much? Do I seem withdrawn? Like, should I look more at them? I need to open my eyes. Like, I'm feeling pretty hypersensitive on his stage, but every night's been getting better, and certainly the major cities, people are more familiar. Like, we expected there'd be more crossover, but it does seem like we're playing to a lot of new people, which is quite satisfying at this point in your career to know that there are still people who have yet to decide if they like you.
Yeah.
But with an audience like Jack Johnson's audience, where it's like summer and you're playing in an amphitheater and mom's there with the kids, and and like the dude from college, there he is, and whatever, and you try to pick the songs that that they're gonna go like, oh, that was cool.
When are we coming back to Australia? Not for a while. We're gonna write a new record, which I'm saying, I've made up our minds and the record company's mind, but I'm saying we're putting it out in early 2012, which I know sounds really far away, but we've got a DVD, a live record. We've collaborated with 2 other artists so far already that all of that stuff's coming out next year. So it's still going to be like Tegan and Sara all over the place.
Very cool.
Don't worry.
We're like Rihanna. We're all over we're on everything.
We're guesting on every band you've never heard of's record next year. So.